we back and then meet better. Yes, I'm in the same outfit because I'ma just sit here and I'ma film. This is how my parents found out. Eee. So I left off with saying, yeah, I just came in my room and I told my best friend Courtney, and we were just trying to figure out what I was gonna do because I was just like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. And it was a Sunday night, so like I had a lot on my mind because his dad wanted me to know what I was planning on doing, and I was just like, I don't know what I'm doing. So I went to sleep. My friend was like, just sleep on it. She's like, don't stress out about it, just wait till tomorrow. She's like, you'll know what you would want to do, like in your heart. So on my way to work, I called my doctors to see if I could slide in a doctor's appointment, and their first availability was Tuesday, so I didn't get to see my doctor until Tuesday. But I still wasn't, like, I was in denial, so I also called the pregnancy resource center that was in my that was close by my job, so I can get an appointment with them. And yeah, at this point my parents still didn't know. I think I said, like, I woke up, said good morning, I was like, hey, see you guys later, ciao. I don't even think I even said that. Like, I literally just stayed in, I don't even know, I didn't say anything to them. I was trying to avoid them, and the way that we all leave for work, it's kind of easy for me to avoid them in the mornings. I'm the last one to leave the house, so am I the last one? I'm the last one to leave the house, so it's easy for me to avoid them and not like talk to them in the mornings. Like, I send them a text message and be like, hey, what's up? But I never really like talk to them in the morning unless they're up when I'm up. So yeah, I made it to work. I was stressed at work because I didn't tell anyone at work. Actually, I told I want to say I told my VP because I really wanted to know what I was going to do. Because I was like, I work full time, but on paper, I'm part time. So I was like, I need to know my hours and what I'm going to do. And so that's a whole nother story. Yeah. And then, like, things just like got weird. Like, me and my son's dad, we were like texting each other, and he was trying to figure out what I was doing, and I'm just like, dude, like, I really don't know. I really don't want to talk about it because, like, I'm stressed and I don't know what I'm gonna do. And so I was working, selling some apartments, calling people. I hate when he does that. He like moves his whole leg. And yeah, he just kept blowing up my phone. He was like, we really need to like talk about this. And I'm like, yeah, we will later when I'm not at work. And I was really starting to stress out because he was really like asking me like, what am I gonna do? And I'm just like, I don't know. Like, I really just don't know. And so I called my mom. She didn't answer. I even called her job. They couldn't find her. I called my dad's phone. He didn't answer. And then I called his job, and they were just like, he's busy. And I was like, the one time I need y'all to like help me out, y'all not answer your phone. So then I called my grandma, and I definitely did not want to talk to her, but I knew if I called my grandma called my mom, she would answer because my grandma always That's how she just gets people. She'll call you like 10 times so you can answer the phone call. So I was like, let me call her. She didn't answer. I was like, so all y'all phone just broken? Like, why have a phone if y'all not gonna answer your phone? I was irritated. And I think my son's dad was heading to work at like this time. Yeah, because I was coming back from lunch. And so he was like tripping. He was like, so if you don't tell your parents, I'm gonna tell your parents. And I was like, my parents are at work right now, so I can't tell them anything because I'll see them when I get home. Like, I'm gonna tell them, just chill. And he was like, I don't think you're gonna tell them. And I'm like, I will. Can we really please stop talking about this? And so then I blocked him because he was making me like anxious and like nervous and like making me more stressed than I already was. Like, I was already stressed because I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. And this is only day 2 of me knowing that I was pregnant. And so I like blocked him. And then all of a sudden he's at my job. And I'm like, what are you doing here? Like, this is my happy place. Do not ruin that for me by coming to my job. So like he like pulls up and like freaks me out because he's like mad. And I'm like, yo, chill. And he was like trying to figure out like what I'm gonna do. And I'm like, listen here, my parents are not answering their phone, so even if I wanted to tell them, I can't tell them. So I'm just gonna have to wait till I get home. I'm like, I live with them, so I'm gonna tell them. He was like, you're not gonna tell them, you're gonna keep it a secret. And I'm like, okay. So I get, like, he's like, I'm gonna just head over there. And I was like, you should just go home or go to work. Like, no one told you to drive out here. Because we lived like a good 30 minutes away from each other. And then my job was probably an hour away from his. Because my job was pretty far from my house. And so he drove to me and I was just like, I didn't ask you to do any of this. And so, yeah, he drove to my house. And I was telling my brothers, because at this time my brothers were home. So I was like, hey, don't let no one into the house. Like, I know y'all know him, but don't let him into the house. And I didn't know that my dad was home. Or I did know, but I thought he was sleeping. So I was like, okay, cool. He's sleeping. So yeah, for real, don't let him in the house. Because I want to be the one to tell them because I know how to talk to them. And so, crazy, my stepdad was awake. And when he pulled up, my dad opened the door. And he told my dad, and my dad was just like, I don't really know how my dad responded to him. I just know how he responded to me when I got to the house. And so maybe like 30 minutes, 40 minutes later, my mom comes home because she doesn't really have late, long days. Like she works from like maybe 7 to 3. So like then she was home and then he told my mom. And like I was irritated because I really wanted to tell my parents. Like, that's how they found out. They didn't find out from me. And it wasn't like I was going to keep it a secret. I didn't know what to say at the time. Like, I was still trying to build my words. And so I get home and everyone's sitting at the dining room table. And I'm just like, this is going to be great. This is just fantastic. I had a great day I tried to have a great day at work. Couldn't do that because this dude is like dripping. And so, now we're about to talk about whatever. And my mom's like, so do you have anything to tell me? And I'm like, yes, I'm pregnant. And she's like, wow, so it's true. And I was like, yes. I was like, I was gonna tell you, but he was doing the most. And so she was like, what do you want to do? And I was like, I mean, I thought about it and I want to keep the baby because my mom had me young. So I was like, you didn't have to keep me. So that's one of my reasonings behind it. Like, I'm like, you didn't have to keep me. You kept me because you wanted to. And she was like, true. She was like, so you want to keep? And I was like, yeah. And he was upset because he wanted me to have an abortion. And I was just like, no, I know how my mental stability would be like. And I wasn't ready for that. So I was like, yeah, no. And he was like, basically wanting my mom to like force me into not having the baby. And my mom was just like, no. And my stepdad was just like he was upset. So he was just like, it's whatever. So it was like really weird because it was just like, that's not how I wanted it to happen. Like, I love watching the videos of other people telling their family, and I'm just like, that wasn't it for me. Like, I was honestly bombarded and like bum rushed to tell my parents. Like, I didn't even get to enjoy the first 24 hours of me being pregnant because I was so stressed. I mean, even if, yeah, I was just stressed because I was just like, I felt like in my head, I know I'm 20, but in my head, I felt like I was like 14, finding out I was pregnant and just being like, what am I supposed to do? And my mom was just like, you're 20, you have a job. She's like, you got this. And I was just like, I love that you have faith in me, but I don't. Because I was so scared. I really was so scared. I was like, this dude might not even stay. And if he doesn't, like, I mean, even if he doesn't want to be here, then he can go. Because he literally was just like, I don't want you to have the baby, but I want you to be with me. And I was just like, I don't think I could live with myself knowing that you don't want this kid. So we're not together. Because I just was stressing me out. Because, like, he just kept saying, you know what? Fine, you're going to keep the baby. Cool. I'll be here for you. And then he would change his mind. And so it was just like, I was going through a lot mentally because I was just like, and I wasn't like emotional. I was just like, it is what it is type of deal. Like, he doesn't want to be your dad. Cool. Okay. And so it was like crazy. My dad was mad, so he didn't talk to me for like the first week or so, a week or two, which was fine because he works night shifts, so I didn't see him. Or yeah, I think he was working night shifts, so I didn't see him. My mom wasn't mad at me. I mean, she said, I don't know if she said she was disappointed or something. I don't even think she said that. She was just like, you're an adult now, so it is what it is. My grandma was not upset because she knew. Old people have like this old wives' tale thing. She's like, I just knew. So yeah, it is what it is. Kai's coming soon, so I'm excited. I think I have 7 more weeks until I meet my big head, and I'm excited. He keeps kicking me, and when he comes out, we're gonna be boxing because he thinks I'm a punching bag. So I'm excited to bring you guys on this journey with me as a single mom. But I don't really feel like a single mom because I have my whole family. My whole family's here. And my neighborhood is a very sweet neighborhood, so everyone is like helping with everything. Kai has so much stuff. Like, my room is small now because of him, but like I'm excited. And yeah, coming back with you guys with another video. Give me like a day or two because I need to edit these videos. I think I'm gonna keep recording and then I'll just have a whole bunch of stuff to edit so that I can keep posting, because I really want to do this whole YouTube thing so that he can see where I was, because I might not remember this after I have him. I might be a little crazy. So have a great day. Bye.